So it goes,
hold up your answers.
How is Mickey doing today?
You're just a really hard worker.
Just like you, I also work from home nowadays. In my day-to-day job, I work with customers and partners and my colleagues over the Google Meet video conference. However, sometimes my video background is not that good, which is okay, but what if with just a click of a button, you can give your background a professional setting? That's what Google really just launched out. It's a new functionality which will help you change your background image when you are on Google Meet video conference calls. There are a couple of options here. Option number one, of course, is that you can use Google provided beautiful images with just a click. Option number two, in case if you work for an enterprise and you have your own company logo and lower third and image, you can also upload your own custom image and use that in your Google Meet video conferences as your meeting background. Isn't that great? So now let me share my screen and show you how easy it is to change your Google Meet video background.
Okay, so I'm in my Google Calendar where I see I have this meeting coming up. When I click on that, it gives me an option to join the Google Meet meeting. Either I can come from my calendar or I can straight away go to meet.google.com and I will be able to join Google Meet from there. But when I'm on this screen, it's like a pre-launch screen, I see this new option here which says change background. I can click on that and I can use any of the background images that Google provided. So when I click on this one, and I think it works pretty well. I mean, I'm in a room with limited lighting, but I think it's doing a great job. This one looks perfect, so I'll go ahead and click on join with this background. Okay, and this is the background which Google offered, and there are just a bunch of them. If I go to change background, you will see there are a bunch of them like this one too. But what in case if you need to create your own background with your own logo and images, or maybe your company has one that they want you to use, and that's pretty easy too. So for that, let me create one pretty quickly. So I will go to canva.com. It's a great tool to create such designs. And I will maybe go with YouTube thumbnail or something, which gives me YouTube intro, which gives me full HD. So I'll take that one, and then I will just keep the background white, nothing fancy here. I'll take this headline and I'll say Goldie Aurora. I'll take the subheading and then I'll call it Google Workspace Certified Engineer. Let's change the fonts a bit. So I'll go with this one and let's make it maybe 20 or maybe 25, and this one let's make it 35. Okay, let's put that in the corner here. Okay, this one looks good, and now we can put a logo here. So for example, let me find something. Let's say if we work for Canva itself, right? Let's put their logo. I'm gonna shrink it a bit and then put it here. Okay, so nothing fancy. I mean, you can do whatever customization you might need, and if you work for an enterprise, your company might already have those handy for you. So once I'm done with that, let me just change the font for this one too, and once I'm ready, I will simply download this one, maybe a PNG high quality file, and it's downloaded. Now I'll go back to my Google Meet meeting, and here you will see this plus icon which says you can insert images by your own. So I'll click on plus, and then I'll add the one that I just created. Now you might see that you need to flip it because you see everything like opposite side, but it's not, you see it like that, but not your recipients. So let me take this meeting code and go to incognito window and join as somebody else. Okay, allow, okay, and ask to join. Let me mute myself here. Allow this person to join. Okay, and now if you see that person, the other person sees my background pretty fine. I mean, I have joined both of these meetings from the same PC, and that's why you might see a bit of blurriness or low quality. But in case if till the time you have good internet connection, it looks pretty good. I have been using it from some time now, and this is how you can like either use your Google provided beautiful images as your background, but in case if you need something like by your own, the way just created in like a couple of minutes, you can use that too. And just in case if you already joined your Google Meet meeting and now need to change your background, you can do that easily too. So on your bottom right hand corner, you will see this 3-dot icon. Click on that and then go to change background, which will lead you to the same options that we saw earlier. And you can change your background from here too. Now one more thing, let's say in case if I go ahead and hang up from that meeting, and if I come and join it again, Google Meet will remember the old setting that I had, which is my custom background that I uploaded. So as you see, we can see that in the preview, but if I just put myself on mute and join the meeting, you will see that I have joined with that same background, which is great because then I don't need to do it all the time when I join Google meetings. So hope this was helpful to change your Google Meet background image. In case if you have any questions, comments, or feedback, please feel free to put that under this video and I'll be happy to collaborate. With that, thank you so much.